Okay, so I want to now take a technological interview. So my first question to you, what is the precautions before pushing code to GitHub?
Yeah, so if I'm initializing GitHub for the first time, so what I always try to do is I always try to ensure that there is no sensitive files or data that I'm sending to the GitHub. That means it can be my .env files, and I also try not to send our the node modules to the GitHub. And also I always try to follow explanatory commits. Like I do not just write any kind of message in the commit. And whenever I'm done with a section or I am done with some part of the project, I always commit those things and push to GitHub. Like I always write clear commit messages, and I always also check the branch, because in Bootcamp app we also work with so many developers. There are different branches: the staging branch, the production branch. Maybe there is a testing branch for the testers, and a individual branch for each of the developers. So I always try to make sure that I'm on the right branch, and whenever I'm pushing something, I do not push it to the wrong branch, because there is like CI/CD pipeline that might be something a buggy code may be pushed to our production or staging. So I always try to make sure that I'm on the correct branch. I am writing clear messages, and also I'm committing after I'm done with a section or any kind of part of the project.
Okay, I have a follow-up question regarding this. Like you have completed a feature, so uh,
Mhm.
like it is best practice to push that code in the GitHub, or like you have to wait like after to the at the end.
Yes, it depends. Like what I like to do is I push it immediately. But if we commit something, like we can send multiple commits at once. So if like I personally like to push with the commits, but sometimes might be like push. There can be like when I'm done with 3 to 4 sections, and I have made a different commit for each of those sections. I push those 4 commits at once.
Okay, like if you do frequently, then you can understand where the bug is, like
Yes.
from the GitHub.
Yeah, so that
Okay,
I can track something if there is something bug included. Like if I'm a bottleneck, I cannot reach any solutions. I can always revert to my previous commit and start over from
previously,
there.
yes. Okay, I have another follow-up question. Like when you initialize your code to the GitHub for the first time, like initialization, then create a branch and push the code in the branch. After then, that like what should you do? Like do you do redo that things again, or like you have to do only add the file and push the code in a GitHub?
No, initially, if when I'm like initializing the project, I follow the GitHub documentation, whatever they have in their documentation. I I actually do not memorize all of the commands. I just read from GitHub, so I do not push. I like do not make any mistakes, because then I after the initialization is done, like the initial commit is done, then I might need a different branch. Like for example, I want to keep my production branch separate and then my staging branch separate. Then I just create 2 separate branches, and then I have like production branch and staging branch. Then I check out to the staging branch and do everything there. And after I am done, like the testing part and everything is done, then I merge everything in the from the staging branch to the production branch.
Okay, thank you.